finally hear your inner voice say, "It's okay to relax," slowing down deeper with every breath, heartbeat and number now with 0. Give permission to your imagination. Don't try to analyze if you're in hypnosis or not. You can be in hypnosis and not know that you're in hypnosis. Imagine, visualize, or feel a staircase with 10 steps that can take you down to a door into a safe, comfortable, white room where you can access all memories and experience from this and other lives. Notice the color and texture of your staircase. Start going down the staircase. Imagine or feel your feet stepping down now, going down deeper, down with each step, deeper down with every breath. 10, 9, 8, 7, slow down, deepen. 6, your subconscious. 5, doesn't mind. 4, getting to the bottom. 3, ready to step into your white room with 1, now be there. So at the bottom of the stairs now, reach out to open the door to find a white room with a comfortable chair. Make it how you like, decoratively, as you go inside. And settle back into the comfortable chair. Imagine in front of you there is a cinema screen with a relaxing scene, like a beach, a lake, a garden, or a favourite place in nature. Just focus on my instructions and let your inner experience flow so that you act as a witness, simply watching your stream of consciousness. Whatever you see or think is the right thing. In a moment, you can recall or imagine a time in your past, in this lifetime, when you felt good in or around water. It could be any moment from months, years, or decades ago. It could be a swim in an ocean, a river or a lake, or a recent childhood holiday. It could be a shower a few days ago. Let one specific moment, a memory, a positive memory of being in or around water come up now. Just choose one, and let that one be the right one. Bring it into focus. I wonder, is that a place outdoors in nature or indoors in a home?
Indoors, in the bath.
In the bath. Is the bath water warm or cool?
Warm.
Beautiful. Now step into the bath in your mind and look around in the bathroom to see what you saw at that moment in time.
Bubbles and candles.
Notice the feeling of the water on your skin. Listen to any sensations and sounds, or simply listen to the silence if there is silence. Notice the feeling within. Notice how the water makes you feel. Is it a freedom, like to be engulfed and float on the ocean, or is it a cleansing warm, like a shower? Describe the feeling of being in the water.
Relief.
Relief? Beautiful. Notice how you experience the recall. Is it like a photograph or like a movie?
A movie.
Movie. Beautiful. Notice how you can choose to play it forward, to go deeper into the movie. Now I want you to imagine you can let this sensation of the water soak and saturate through you. Blue or translucent, warm or refreshing, cleansing and healing. Continue to find ways you can recall and relive that in more vividly in ways best for you. As you continue to do that, to enjoy the water, We can observe what may be implied in that moment at a deeper level because we think of ourselves as solid, yet the human body is really 60% water. We think of this as planet Earth, yet the surface is really 70% ocean. We think of ourselves as our conscious mind, yet our subconscious mind is really the majority. Now you can tune into the subconscious realities of your being. You can experience a mental relaxation at a subconscious level, and you can access long-term memory stored in your subconscious mind. In a moment, you can recall or imagine a moment early in your childhood with one of your first friends. You may not have thought about this person for some time, but now you can recall a first or early childhood friend, a positive friend. Let that one specific moment with one specific friend come up now. Choose just one friend. Let that one be the right one. Bring that friend into focus. Step into the scene. Is your friend a boy or a girl? Was that boy, sorry?
A girl.
Girl, okay. About how old are you both in that childhood moment?
5.
5. Okay, really step into the scene. Look around to see what you're seeing or you saw at the time. Listen to hear what you heard and notice the feeling within you. Are you playing?
Yeah, we're skipping and dancing in the playground.
Okay, beautiful. Focus on the face of your friend. Notice how she smiles. Hear her voice and her laughter. Feel the sensation of connection and the friendship between the two of you. Let this childlike energy or laughing, joyfulness and playful friendliness soak and saturate through you. Your subconscious mind can remind you of your old friends and positive inner resources. Now you are connecting with your own subconscious. Your subconscious mind can be a good friend to you. You can set an intention. You can repeat in your mind, I ask my subconscious mind to help me access events from this lifetime that can help me with all of the things we discussed today in relation to finances and money. Your subconscious mind can remind you of events that left positive emotions and thoughts that help you today. Search through your personal history for a time and place in the past, a specific moment in this life, an early or first feeling of joy, confidence, acceptance, compassion, patience, generosity with a friend or soulmate in any form in relation to do with a scene to do with money. This may be a moment with a family member or a friend, a relative. It could be a moment of interaction with a teacher, a boss, somebody you know. It could be a moment of connection with positive resources to money. It could be a moment where you were using money as a good steward or where money came to you as a gift. So you can appreciate the feelings of joy, confidence, acceptance, compassion, patience, and generosity in relation to money. This is a resourceful state that you can reconnect with. I will count down from 3 down to 0. And at 0, you'll be able to recall or imagine any moment of positive emotions and thoughts that will help with financial transactions and money. Drifting back with 3 to a specific moment, a past time with 2, focusing, hearing, feeling with 1, ready to step into that scene and feel the feeling with 0, now, be there. First impression in that moment. Are you inside or outside?
Inside.
Okay, is it morning, afternoon or evening?
Afternoon.
Afternoon. Whereabouts are you?
In my nan's house.
In your nan's house, lovely. Look around. What's happening?
She's leaning over and she's smiling and she's holding a coin out to give to me.
Okay. Beautiful. Now, tell me about this coin. Was it pocket money or was it just a secret?
It's just something she liked to do. She liked to bless children with coins, so she
Okay.
would do that.
Bless children
Yeah.
with coins? Beautiful. And how did it make you feel?
Happy.
Okay, so I want you
Special.
to... Special.
That's, yeah.
Special. Did it make you feel loved?
Yeah.
Loved. Okay, I want you to look into your Nan's eyes, if you can see her eyes. And I really want you to feel the feeling as Nan's giving you that coin. I want you to soak into that feeling like you were soaking into the water from the bath. And I want you to feel your hands accepting that coin. I want you to feel how worthy you are of receiving that token of money. And I want you to feel how happy your Nan is to give that coin to you. Can you feel the purity of the energy exchange there?
Yeah.
Perfect. I really want you to embody that. Now I want you to move to another moment in time where you can find another positive resource and another positive situation where you received money. Let me know when you're there.
There.
Okay, tell me about what you're seeing.
Singing, and I'm getting paid quite well for a 14-year-old.
Okay.
And this is because of my nan again. She got me the gig.
Nan got you the gig?
Yeah.
Okay, and I want you to really focus in and have a look at the joy on your face as you're singing. And I want you to feel in your body how good it feels. And I want you to look around the room and see the looks of appreciation on the faces of all the people in the room. And I want you to realize that they're not just smiling at you because you're a little kid. I want you to realize that they are truly enjoying your singing. That your singing is a gift of expression from God. I want you to feel how your voice is making people happy. Can you feel that energy in your body? Perfect. Now I want you to skip to the scene where you get paid for the singing.
Sorry, that made me a bit emotional.
That's okay. You're let the emotion come out. Any emotion you feel is perfect. Okay? It's important to acknowledge and witness, because when we see a scene of ourselves in this life or in any other, we are being a witness to them and we are honoring them. We are allowing them to be seen and heard like they've never been seen and heard before. So take your time, and when you're ready, go and get paid for your singing. And I want you to freeze on the frame where you get the coins or the notes. Are you paid in coins or notes?
Notes.
Notes. Okay. I want you to hold up to your face the notes. I want you to have a good look at the banknotes. And I want you to feel the weight and the texture of the paper in your hands. And I want you to see it as an expression of gratitude for services provided. And I want you to feel the energy of the notes. Because there's one thing that's missing in modern lifetime, is that we generally do digital transactions and we don't hold cash and coins in our hands very often. So money can feel invisible to us. So I want you to really feel the weight of the money in your hand. And I want you to feel the gladness in the heart of the person who gave you the money. And I want you to feel the energy behind each and every single note, and how it's a representation and a token of joy and thankfulness from every person in that audience. Really feel it. I want you to embody and understand that people pay you happily, gladly, and without struggle. They enjoy being in your company and are willing and pleased to pay for your services of all kinds. I want you to let that feeling wash through your body. You've now reconnected with two situations which have positive and wonderful uplifting emotions and thoughts and connections that leave a positive conditioning in your mind stream across time in relation to money. I want you to notice your natural thoughts about money, which say, I am good enough to receive money. I receive plentiful money. I trust myself to earn plentiful money. I learn and grow and increase my financial status. Notice your feelings of joy, confidence, acceptance, compassion, patience, and inner generosity. Let these feelings of positive associations with money fill your entire being. Now this wonderful feeling can move into the background, yet this inspiration, motivation, and confidence can come back to your conscious mind more often and have your back as we go through the issues that comes with money. Now we are going to go back in time related to a problematic or challenging issue with money where there is aversion or disconnection. It can be a causative event that left negative residues to do with money, pain, fear, anxiety, anger, bitterness, worry, or doubt. It may have led to thoughts like, I'm not good enough, I can't trust anyone, it's hard to get money, money comes in and money goes out. It can be a specific moment in this life that is months, years, or decades ago. And if you're ever uncomfortable with this experience, simply float above it and watch from a distance. Allow any memory arising to a problematic situation to do with money to arise. With 3, returning to a significant time, back to 2, to a causative event, so let that one specific moment come up into focus now. In that moment, are you inside or outside?
Inside.
Okay. How old are you?
30, 40, 39.
39. Okay, what is happening?
It's I've just finished a gig. It was my last gig, so I've just finished this gig.
Mm-hmm.
New Year's going into 2009. That means I'm 40. And I'm scared they're not going to pay me because my husband's telling me he doesn't think they're going to pay me. He doesn't think that it was good enough.
Okay.
And I don't feel good enough, and I don't want to do it anymore.
Why don't you feel that performance wasn't good enough?
There was some technical issues, not when I was singing, but during the karaoke part that he was looking after, and it was just stressful.
Okay, so the technical issues
and it was and we were being paid a lot of money because it was New Year's Eve, and we are sitting there for about half an hour before they pay us, and I just don't like it. They pay us and it's fine, but I feel really uncomfortable and believe what he's told me.
Okay, so the technical issues were actually his problem, not yours? There was no problem with your...
They were his part of it, yeah.
Okay, alright. So can you see now, looking back, that there was no fault with your singing?
Yeah.
And that
yeah.
The issue with money was actually never there? because they're going to pay you. You can see that in hindsight now.
Mm.
And you can see that he is glossing over his problems and making them your problems. Yeah?
Yeah, he has anxiety anyway, so he's made it really big.
Okay, all right. So I want you to really feel that worry for a moment of the fear of not being paid. Can you feel that now? Now I want you to switch over to the feeling of relief when you get paid. Okay, and now can you see the look in the manager's eyes who's paying you, that they always had honourable intentions and were going to pay you?
Mm.
Okay, so I want you to really lock in that knowledge that the fear is unnecessary, that you always interact with and deal with honourable people who will pay you irrespective of any technical difficulties, because people that you deal with are honest and trustworthy, and they understand that you are a human being and that shit happens sometimes. They do not renege or go back on contracts. So I really would just want you to really understand and embody that right now, okay? Feel the relief. It's okay. Any transactions, people always honour them. Now I want you to move to another scene, another moment in time, which can help illustrate any meanings of pain, fear or anxiety, bitterness, worry or doubt in relation to being paid or receiving payment or having money. It can be with the same negative person, or it can be with another person. What happens next?
This is me, 2001, my first marriage, and I've got 5 numbers on the lottery. And then when I see how much it is, it's not enough. I'm disappointed. I'm upset and disappointed that it's not enough to save me.
Okay, so how much did you win?
£950.
£950. Okay, so that's a nice amount of money though, isn't it?
Yeah, and it did sort us out that Christmas. But my husband was in the army and I wanted him out, and it was one number off of being a life changer.
Okay. So I want you to focus in on the feeling of money has to save me. How does that feel in your body?
Pain in my stomach.
Okay, yeah. Okay, now I really want you to focus in on that feeling that money saves me. That I need rescuing.
No, it makes me feel sick.
Okay, alright. So I want you to realize that that is not aligned with who you are, and that your body will show you from now on immediately sensations that you will notice, and they are just going to be fleeting sensations. And when you feel that feeling in your stomach, I want you to realize that you are attaching a negative emotion to money rather than a positive emotion. Now I want you to feel the gift of winning 950 quid. Can you feel the happy intention of that 950 quid? Can you feel that that energy had no boundaries, constrictions, or limitations placed on it? It was just there for the giving, wasn't it? It was money in a pool that was ready to go to whoever it wanted to be received by, and to be used by them in whatever way they felt necessary. See the lack of intention surrounding that, and the freely willingness and see yourself receive that 950 quid with open arms. See how money has no limitations. It loves you and wants to come to you, irrespective of what you deem that it must do, have, or be. See that money always says, you're enough. Your energy is always enough, and I am willing to come to you. But see how you place criteria on money. Imagine money as a person and see how money comes to your door and you're telling it it doesn't have a nice enough suit on, or its shoes are not shiny enough, that its fashionable clothing is not fashionable enough. Now I want you to receive money in its human form at the door and just be pleased to see it. Think of it like a grandchild who you didn't care if they came in with a snotty nose and their hair in tangles. Whether they just tripped and scuffed their knee, you welcomed them anyway, yeah? So I want you to see from this day forward that even if it is one tiny little coin, you will greet and acknowledge money at the door and welcome it in exactly as if it was a beloved grandchild. And feel how pleased money is to see you. Feel how, like a grandchild, it knows that it receives unconditional love from you and that it will never be judged by you because you are the unconditional lover, the grandmother. Feel that exchange and reciprocity. Okay, so now we can look back knowing what we know now, and we can freeze that scene of you in challenging situations in the past and bring in your inner wise adult. This will give you calm and clarity to review all scenes across all times and all thoughts about your interactions with money. You can remind yourself that it's okay to have challenging events and emotions regarding money, and that sometimes so-called negative or painful moments can be what we need to grow as a person. Is there anything that you would like to rewind to that we visited to today? Anything that you'd like to change? You don't have to change anything. Is there anything that you'd like to say to yourself if you could be the inner wise adult?
Just remember that feeling of my nan giving me that coin and how special I felt and how grateful I felt.
Okay, beautiful. So what we are asking yourself to do now is there is any excess, inappropriate or outdated emotion connected to any of the old events that we have seen today, any of the old money interactions you have had in this lifetime, that you could release some of those feelings now. So breathe in deep, hold it, and exhale, feeling yourself release outdated emotions and thoughts. And on the in-breath, inhale positive resources. Inhale the feeling from Nan. Inhale the feeling of accepting money as unconditional love, just like a grandchild. Inhale the feeling of being paid by all those people when you sang. Inhale all the positive resources and let that soak right through your body. Perfect. In our next session, we can continue to regress, next time into past lives, to find positive residues of connection in relation to money, and to find negative residues to overcome aversion or disconnection to money. For now, you can feel great, because your mind has agreed and been able to understand subconscious influences on this life that will lead to and relate to understanding past life influences. When you come back to the room and later on today, you can write to catch your impressions and continue to allow your mind to download teaching lessons from your inner spiritual wisdom. We thank your inner wisdom and all of your angels, spirit guides and higher self who came today to help you. and ask that they help in assisting integrating the memories into your daily life. Ask them to help you, to remind you when you are looking at money from the wrong way, by that little sensation in your tummy being a fleeting sensation, and then ask them to quickly release it and flood you with the feelings of love of money from Nan and the situations that we have seen today. In the next session, you will be able to go quicker, easier, and deeper into hypnotic state to access your past lives. In a moment, I'll count you up to 5, and at 5, you'll be able to come back fully into the moment, feeling good. With 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Eyes open, refreshed and aware, feeling good.